Hey everyone, in this video I will be showing you how to use Sora 2 video generation in OpenAI API. So let's get started. The prerequisite is going to be you must have Python installed as well as Node.js installed, since I will be showing you in two languages, and apart from that you must also have OpenAI API credits. So first thing, just Google OpenAI API. You will be having this platform.openai.com. Select this. Make sure that you are signing in with your OpenAI or ChatGPT account. And by default, we will be inside this docs. To the left, we will be having a scroll pane. Just scroll, and here under specialized models, we will be having video generation. Select it. And here we'll be having a entire guide how to generate videos by using Sora. So we can generate videos, use image references, remix videos, maintain our library. In this video, my focus is only on creating or generating a video. So if you scroll down over here, we'll be having this video API, which will be like a clickable link. Make sure that you're opening in it in a new tab. Okay, just have it. And these are the steps that we will be following. Okay, so first step is creating a video. So for this, we will just give a prompt along with the model and other input parameters. This create video will give us a video ID, and with this video ID we will be able to get the status of the video, and once the status is completed we will be able to download that video with the help of that ID. So this is the second step, get video status. Retrieve the current state of a render job and monitor it progress. The main reason why we are having a second step like getting the status of the video generation is because unlike text or image generation model, this doesn't happen in few seconds because it's a video and it's going to generate high quality one. So definitely we need to give it the time. So for that we are having a way to check the status. For that you can use long pooling or web hooks, so that's basically up to you. So once we get the status as completed, we can download the video. And apart from that, we are having listing the video, and we are having remove an individual video from OpenAI storage. So these are the things that we can do. And within Sora 2, we are having two different types of model. As you can see, it comes in two variants. One is Sora 2 and another one is Sora 2 Pro. And this is the use cases for Sora 2. Sora 2 is designed for speed and flexibility. It is ideal for the exploration phase when you're experimenting with something, and it is also sufficient for social media content, prototypes and scenarios. And Sora 2 Pro is of higher quality and it's better choice when you need production quality output. So in case if you're having a product and you want to do some ad videos or a movie scene or something, cinematic footage, marketing assets, the exact things that I said, in that case you can go to Sora 2 Pro. As the name suggests, Sora 2 Pro is going to be more costlier than Sora 2. So to see the pricing of these models, here we are having the pricing, right? Just open it, and if you scroll down, we'll be having the pricing for video models. As I told you earlier, Sora 2 model, this is the portrait and landscape resolution, and per second it is going to cost you 10 cents. So to generate a 10-second video by using Sora 2, it is going to cost you $1. And for Sora 2 Pro, it varies according to the resolution. For this particular portrait and landscape resolution, it's going to cost you 30 cents. That's going to be $3 for a 10-second video. And for this particular resolution, it's going to cost you 50 cents, which comes around $5 for a 10-second video. So in total, as an average, we can say Sora 2 is around 4x cheaper when compared to Sora 2 Pro. So now let's come to the code. First we are having generate a video, and as usual this is an asynchronous call. So this is the thing that I said. When we hit this post video endpoint, the API will return with a job with an ID and an initial status. That ID is nothing but the video ID. So here they have said, right, we need to poll this particular get endpoint with the video ID endpoint until the status transitions to completed, because only after that particular video has been generated we will be able to download that video. So we need to give the model time for that video to get downloaded. So as I told you earlier, we can either use webhooks or we can use long pooling for that. And after everything is done, we can simply hit this endpoint and download the MP4 file. So here also they would have given some samples. This is the sample render job that we are having. We are having the model as well as the prompt. I will also show you other input parameters that we can send along with these two. So this is for JavaScript, and for Python we are having, if you want directly try with the curl request, you can do this. And okay, next, this is the JSON response that we will be getting. We are having the video ID. This is the one we will need to send when it gets downloaded or to get the progress. We are having created at status, and this is the percentage of progress and the size and the seconds. And next, we are having some restrictions. We need to always follow these guidelines. You can just read it through. And we are having some dedicated effective prompting. So short type, subject action, setting, and lighting. So these are the stuff. In case if you want a much more better understanding of prompting, they have given you here an entire tutorial of it. You can just read it through and make use of it. It's going to be super helpful because this literally comes from the documentation. So if you want to like make your videos picture perfect, you need to try with this. And next thing is monitor progress. This is the one that we discussed earlier, right? We need to like continuously hit this particular get endpoint by passing the video ID to get the video status. And this is that status of progress is 33, which means 33% has been completed. Here you are having the webhook. So they are having a use webhook for notifications. You can simply copy this code and ask ChatGPT to integrate both. Like if you want to use the webhook, you can also do that. And if we scroll down, this is the final code that they have given, and I am going to run this particular code in a while. So we're having in JavaScript and Python. First, let's go with Python code. And apart from that, they are also having another feature to download supporting assets. So this is a new information for me also. They have said download a thumbnail as well as a spreadsheet. So you can simply hit this particular endpoints. Here I think the video ID will be coming. So it also gives a thumbnail. It's going to be in WebP format and JPG, the spreadsheet. So you can even like hit these endpoints also once the video has been generated. And this is basically the code. So it's quite straightforward. At first we are passing the model name as well as the prompt, and the video generation has started. We are printing video. That JSON that we saw earlier will be getting printed, and this just displays the progress. Okay, nothing fancy here by the get attribute. We're just displaying the progress. And this while loop may look super complex, but the functionality is so simple. Here we are just having a progress bar kind of thing coming in our console. So that's the reason why we are having that. It's just sys.stdout.write. We're just printing the progress bar. And how we are doing is, here in line number 20, we are actually retrieving the video status. For that we are passing the video.id, and this comes from the retrieve function present inside OpenAI library. So it's fetching the fresh video thing, and then it is updating the progress. Then that progress gets filled with the progress bar. So by this way, as each second process, the progress will be getting higher and higher, like coming closer to 100%, and the progress bar length will also get incremented. So here also we are having a check only if the video status is in progress or queued. So after some time it will definitely reach 100%. In that case, the video status will be completed. So this while loop will simply break, and it will come over here, and if there is any error, it will throw the error, video generation failed due to any issues. But if there is no error, this code won't be getting executed. It just comes here, and we can simply pass the video ID to this download endpoint, OpenAI videos.download content, and this will simply write the video in this file name video.mp4. So this is the Python code, and exact same thing that we discussed earlier. And we are also having the JavaScript, exactly the same thing. Give the prompt, get the video status, while loop, looping it, displaying the progress bar, and once the status is completed, break the while loop, check if there is any errors. If no errors, download the video. Quite simple. Now let's just try this out. And here also we are having some condition. You now have the final video ready for a playback, editing, or distribution. Download URLs are valid for a maximum of 24 hours after generation. So now let's try this out. Let's go with Python at first. Okay, So we can simply copy this code. Here I'm in my Visual Studio Code. Let me just create a Python file new.py, and we can simply paste this code. I hope it's indented. Yep, it's quite indented. And two things we need to do. First thing, we need to install the OpenAI Python package. So just go to terminal, and you're just going to run the command pip install OpenAI. In case if you are having the existing OpenAI Python library, also make sure that you are upgrading it, or in some cases it could throw errors. So the package has been installed. If you come over here in the code, we can do a couple of changes. One thing is, rather than having it like this, we can simply have a /n, and here it is having a return statement, and this isn't even a function. So basically we can simply have this one, sys.exit, if it's failed. So you can simply ask ChatGPT to convert this code into whatever the way you want. If you want to have API calls or have it inside a function, it can literally convert the code for you. Next thing is, we need to add our OpenAI API key. So I guess you know how to do that. Just go to your profile, API keys, click on create a new secret key, give it a name, and select a project, create secret key. If you want to know how to buy credits, you can just click on the card that is appearing on top. After this, just go to your OpenAI object over here. It's going to be API underscore key equals, just paste this key. You can have an environment variable and directly access it. That's a better way of doing this. So now we are all set, but before running this, we can see what are the input parameters that we can use for our create video. So for this, just go into the documentation, and remember I was asking you to open this video API in a new tab. Open it. Here you can see we are having videos. So for create video, remix video, list video, retrieve video, and delete video, we are having all the sample input parameters that can be sent along with the sample response that you will be getting. So we are going to focus on create video. So first thing is obviously the prompt. This thing is compulsory, it is required. And next is an input reference. This is like an image, but it's optional. And next is the model. By default, it's going to go with Sora 2. And next is the seconds parameter. By default, it's going to go with 4 seconds. And next is the resolution, which is width times height. Defaults to 720 is to 1280. So these are the input parameters that we have for create a video, and this is going to be the return type. Returns the newly created video job. So if you open that in a new tab, these are the stuff that's going to get returned: completed at, created at, error, expires at, ID, model, object, progress, and other stuff. So you can just go through that. So for this purpose, we can just have the seconds. If you want Sora 2 Pro, you need to specify it. Okay, you need to pass this model name in the parameter. Okay, so let's go with seconds. So let's go here, and it's going to be seconds equals, and it is of type string. Okay, it's not of type integer, so we need to put double quotes. Let me go with 3 seconds. Yeah, I am fine with this prompt. We'll be getting the output as video.mp4. It will be directly getting written in this folder. So let's run and see if this is going to work or not. So it's going to be Python space new.py and hit enter. Here I accidentally added a space. This needs to come like this. Yep, no errors now. Let me just run this. So go to terminal. It's going to be Python space your file name.py. Hit enter. So we have got an error. It says invalid value 3. Supported values are 4, 8, and 12 for the seconds parameter. So we can go here. By default, it's going to be 4 anyways. So, but let me just try giving it, okay, just to check if it's working. So clear this and run it. Okay, we have got it. Video generation started, and we have got the video ID over here. And this is that code that we pasted, like the processing, if it's queued or not. So this will take some time, so just be patient. We have got 40% now, and we got video generation completed, downloading video content, wrote video.mp4, and here you can see I'm having a video.mp4 over here. 4-second video of a cat on the motorcycle. If you want the best quality out there, you need to go with Sora 2 Pro. And now let's see the exact same stuff with JavaScript. Just create a JavaScript file, open the terminal, and just run the command npm install OpenAI. And in case we're already having the existing one, just upgrade it to the latest version by running this command. Just go to the same video generation in documents, switch to JavaScript, copy this and paste it. Exact same procedure as I explained to you earlier. So now we need to add the API key. So it's going to be curly bracket, and within that it's going to be API key with a capital K, and within double quotes just have your API key, or you can just have it in an environment variable. And this time I'm just going to go with the default stuff, Sora 2, because the default time is 4 seconds and video of the word thanks in sparkling letters. Yep, that works for me. And let me just simply run this. It's going to be node space new.js and hit enter. So it is throwing an error saying syntax error, illegal argument written, because here we are having the return statement and this is not even a function. Exact same code change that we did in Python also. So for that, the simple fix is we can simply put this code inside a function. So we can just have this async function main and just wrap the entire code inside it, and at the end we can simply call the main function. That's it. So now even if it returns, the function will get over. So the syntax is correct now. And another change that we can do is, rather than having this require like this, we can simply import the fs package just the way that we have done for OpenAI, and here we can simply have fs.write file sync. Okay, so you can simply have this also. Let's rerun it. So this is just a warning, you can ignore it, and the video generation has started, and we have also got the processing, and we have got the video.mp4. This is it. Thank you in sparkling letters. So we have got that. So that's the video, guys, and in the subsequent videos I will also be trying the other features like remix video, giving image as an input. So do check the playlist of my channel. Done a lot of videos in OpenAI API, Gemini API, AI tools, coding in general. Subscribe me. Thanks for watching.